Why do some entrepreneurs make it big while others crash and burn? It's not just luck, it's not having a great idea. The truth is, successful entrepreneurs consistently do certain things that failed businesses don't. In this episode, I break down exactly what those things are with real world examples so that you can apply them to your own business. So, let's get to it. Welcome back to Savvypreneurship, where I break down business insights from the world's most powerful brands. If you're new here, consider subscribing for weekly videos on business strategy, branding, the customer experience, and luxury lifestyle. Successful entrepreneurs know where they're going. They have a clear mission, and every decision lines up with that mission. For example, Howard Schultz in Starbucks. Schultz's vision wasn't just about selling coffee, it was about creating a third place between home and work, a global cafe culture that people could belong to. That vision built a worldwide empire. Failing businesses, on the other hand, often lack focus, chasing trends without a long term strategy. So the lesson here is define your quote unquote North Star. If you can't explain your vision in one sentence, you don't have clarity yet. Great businesses don't just sell, they listen. They obsess over customer needs. For example, Nike. Instead of just making sneakers, Nike focuses on understanding athletes, what motivates them, what they need, and how sport connects to lifestyle and identity. That's why, quote unquote, just do it resonates across generations. Meanwhile, failed businesses often get stuck talking about themselves, the features, the specs, and products without solving real customer problems. So the lesson here is know your customer better than they know themselves. Ask, listen, and adapt. Plenty of great ideas die because of poor money management. Successful businesses track cash flow, reinvest wisely, and avoid unnecessary spending. For example, Costco. They built their empire on low margins and strict financial discipline. Their profits come from membership fees, not overpriced products. And they pass savings on to customers. In contrast, many failed startups burned through cash chasing growth without building a sustainable model. So the lesson is that cash is oxygen. Manage it carefully, or your business won't survive long enough to succeed. Markets change, technology evolves, but customer behavior shifts. The winners are the ones who adapt. Netflix started with DVD rentals by mail. Then they pivoted to streaming. Later, they moved into original content. At every stage, they reinvented themselves before competitors even caught up. Compare that to Blockbuster, who refused to adapt, and we know how that ended. So the lesson here is flexibility beats stubbornness. If the market shifts, you must shift with it. No one succeeds alone. Successful entrepreneurs surround themselves with talent that complements their strengths and fills their weaknesses. Airbnb is a great example of this, and how successful entrepreneurs bring together talent that complements their own strengths and addresses weaknesses. Its co-founders, Brian Chesky, Joe Gebbia, and Nathan Blerchazik, each contributed distinct skills. Chesky with creative vision and design, Gebbia with marketing and branding, and Blerchazik with technical expertise. By combining creativity, business acumen, and technology, their complementary strengths allowed Airbnb to innovate, scale rapidly, and effectively overcome challenges. Failed businesses, on the other hand, often collapse because founders try to do everything themselves or they hire the wrong people. The lesson here: hire slow, fire fast, and build a team that believes in the mission. Ideas are cheap, execution, priceless. Every successful entrepreneur takes consistent, focused action day after day, year after year. For example, Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba. Ma's early journey was marked by relentless daily effort. He overcame repeated rejections, invested years in learning about the internet, and consistently worked to assemble a strong team and refine Alibaba's business model. Through persistent, focused action day after day, from recruiting partners and pitching investors to innovating new ideas, Ma transformed Alibaba from a small startup in his apartment into one of the world's largest e commerce companies. Failed businesses often have big ideas but no consistent action plan, or they quit when things get tough. The lesson: success isn't about the best idea, it's about the best execution. The best entrepreneurs don't fear failure, they use it as feedback. For example, Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx, heard the word no countless times before finally getting her product into stores. Instead of giving up, she learned, refined, and persisted, becoming the youngest self made female billionaire in the US. Meanwhile, many failed entrepreneurs treat one setback as the end of the road. So the lesson here is that failure isn't final, it's data. Learn, adjust, and keep moving. Successful businesses play the long game. Example: Warren Buffett and Berkshire Hathaway. Decades of steady, disciplined investing turned Berkshire into one of the most valuable companies in the world. Buffett always emphasizes patience and compounding. Failed businesses chase short term profits at the expense of long term trust and sustainability. So the lesson here is: build something that lasts. Sacrifice short term gains if it means long term success. So, what separates successful entrepreneurs from failed ones? Clarity of vision, customer obsession, financial discipline, willingness to adapt, strong teams, relentless execution, learning from failure, and long term thinking. The difference isn't luck, it's habits, it's discipline, it's a mindset. If you want to succeed, start by doing what successful entrepreneurs do consistently. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, give it a like, subscribe, and share it with a fellow entrepreneur. That's how you can help me grow my channel. I don't use paywalls, I don't do sponsorships, and I most certainly don't ask to contribute to any payment site. As a seasoned entrepreneur and educator, I simply enjoy sharing my experiences and giving back to the community. Consider my value added, self paced, comprehensive online starting a business course at business wisdom academy.com. Until the next episode, be curious, keep learning, and stay savvy.